Hey guys, welcome back. So to start off, I wanted to do a positive bits today. I've been forgetting to do them. I feel like it's kind of hard to, I don't know, be positive about like super small things. But today it's like big for me. So I passed all of the university stuff. So there was one exam that I did right before the semester was over. I passed that one. And then there was so that exam I was like a little bit worried about. But I thought I had a good chance of passing. And then the other thing I actually didn't pass, and I had to like rework it a bit and send it in after the semester was over. But I just got information or got a passing grade, so I'm extremely happy. I was a bit worried, but all is good. Anyways, I have food. I said yesterday that I would do these fields for plantation. But I kind of don't want to do that, so I think instead I am kind of excited to go and dig up that meteoric iron I found like super early on. So let's do that instead. I probably don't need this crock and this bowl. I have like too many of these things. I have a crock and a cooking pot extra, which is a bit annoying. Right. I think I'll have to sleep. Yeah. Okay, and I will need my iron pickaxe, so I can't forget that. And let's also just bring my prospecting pick and yeah, that's about it, I think. Oh, I think I might have went out of bed early. Iron pickaxe. Do I even have a prospecting pickaxe? This one's like broken. Alright, well, I might as well take it. Alright. So the journey begins. Let's try and find it. Let's remove the prospecting. I want to say it's in this direction, but it might not be. Yeah, okay, so here it is. I know I've found 2 pieces of meteoric iron. Huh. Okay, but I might only have marked this one. Beehive. Okay, well, let's head over there, I guess. You know, I've been amusing myself with the title of my videos for the last 2 ones. Um, like the first one referring to myself in third person, which was a bit weird. Then the second one is my sheep gregnant, or just full of soup. It's so stupid. So a little like backstory. I've been watching a lot of Charborg. He's like a streamer. And I've been watching him do like a lot of role playing, I guess. I found him. I just randomly got recommended a Gmod RP video. But he's incredibly funny. But he's been like referring to this. It's a Reddit post, so I can like bring up the picture. But it's just some random person who like said, "Is my rat gregnant or just full of soup?" And I don't really have any backstory on that. It might be a joke, it might be serious. I would assume it's a joke. I would assume it's like referencing one of those. I think it might be like Yahoo Answers. You know, the ones that like ask a question and then misspell pregnant. I'm sure you've like seen or heard of it before. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. And I wouldn't consider myself a funny. Ooh. Whoa! Okay, my spear broke. Get back here. Okay, I guess not. Be free then. I wouldn't consider myself a funny person. I would actually consider myself extremely unfunny. What just happened? Okay, that was a bit lucky. That caught me off guard. But yeah, I think myself of being very unfunny. But that also just leads me to find, or like that draws me to people who I consider are funny. And I consider Charborg extremely funny. Like he's just one of those guys who are like nonchalantly funny. Like everything they say just like somehow is a joke. And it's not like they're trying to think up of a joke. Like, you know, those people who like try a bit too hard to be funny. I just think he's funny. I think like being drawn to like kind of, so for me it's like funny people. Like I'm drawn to funny people. I think I'm also drawn to like I'm an exceptionally bad conversationalist, if that's a word. Believe it or not. But I think a a good like part of being a great conversationalist. Yeah, whatever. I hope you understand what I mean. Is asking good questions. And there are some people who are just great at that, and I don't understand it. And so because yeah, I like those people I'm also drawn to. I'm sure there are like multiple other things that I would be drawn to, but I think it's like I think it's things that I am bad at, and then you appreciate it when you see it in other people or something like that. I'm sure I could improve as like a conversationalist. I feel like I have to look this word up. 1 second. Okay, I was correct, so I'm just gonna stick with it. I think I could become a good conversationalist. It's just that... Well, no. Yeah, that's just period. But, like, when it comes to being funny, I don't think I ever could, like, learn to be funny. So I've kind of just accepted my defeat. There are many wolves today, and I want nothing to do with them. But like learning to be funny, it is definitely possible, like objectively. I'm sure it like objectively might be possible for me. I'm just not sure that's something that I wanna do. Like hopefully I have other redeeming qualities. Okay, we found the meteoric iron. I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh wow, this takes a long time to break. Huh. I'm guessing this melts into the melting. Do I need a better source of fuel for this? It might be possible. Okay, so I'm gonna dig around a bit and see if there's anything else. Oh, here's that suvite, I'm not sure. Aha, there are more. Okay, so... Ooh, there's actually a lot more. That's nice. So I did actually see a trick, like a short on YouTube. That you can... Oh, hello! Okay. I did not expect you. Okay, I have an escape route. But I watched a short that you could like identify where meteoric iron is. And you can like see there's like on the map. On the map there will be like a perfect crater where it actually is, where the meteoric iron is. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is, yeah, so I'm gonna check underneath just to make sure, but I don't think. Does this look good? Soviet impact rock. Diamond pattern mixed stone. Huh. You actually need these exact four to make this block. Interesting. I didn't know that. Dry stone. This fanned cobblestone. I kind of want to use this fanned cobblestone. I think it looks good. Okay, anyways. I'll bridge my way out of here. And I thought up of a system to keep track of the things that I've done. So in case I ever want to like come back to these sites, or like the copper ones, I think are more like more reasonable to expect. But then I at least have like a reference system that I can go back and check. Let's actually look for these traders. So I've been told there's like a specific pattern to them. They're like in a straight line here and here. I mean, I don't know. I think I have too few to draw any conclusions. But there might be like multiple ones, so if I go into... Are they like perfect diagonals? Not sure, but if I go from this one like over here somewhere, I should probably find some. I'm not sure. Anyways, I know I have marked more, so, and I just found it, so I'll go over there. Let's pin that one, and let's unpin this one. But going back on the like funny bit, the reason I say why I don't want to like learn to be funny is because I feel like I don't have to. I'm not funny like by myself, but I think I do well when paired with like another funny person. So I don't know, that might be stupid or something, but I think it makes a little bit sense. And I think that's just me as a person. Like I do well when paired with someone else. Or I think I do like marginally better when paired with someone else. Oh! Okay. Oh man, oh well. So when I'm with like friends, like in that dynamic, I could probably be considered funny. I'm not sure. It also it doesn't really matter. I don't really place that much weight on it. Like I said, hopefully I have other redeeming qualities. So. Anyways, I was actually told that I can like schedule uploads, which I'm considering doing. But I also am not considering doing it. So I kind of like to just upload whenever I have something finished. So like the alternative would be to upload like regularly somewhat. And the other like alternative is that I like put out a couple extra videos that I probably wouldn't have done otherwise. Oh wow, this is another plentiful vein. Meteoric iron. So yesterday I put out 2 videos. That was mostly because the first one of those 2 was supposed to go out the day before. It just like got too late and I didn't have time to like upload it. But yeah, I definitely do like consistency, which is why I'm considering it. But I also like to like put out what I've done. That way, like I can interact with you guys in the comments about things that happen in the video, or if you guys like have some tips that could improve my gameplay. That way I don't like miss anything. So that's kind of why I am considering not doing like scheduled updates or uploads. But I don't know, I'm honestly on the fence about it. I probably won't be able to do too many uploads anyhow. Like I'll probably miss something either way, like someday. Let's actually bring back those onions, I think it was. Parsnips, huh. So yeah, it does look like it's spring over here. There's like no snow. Honestly, I might look for a bit of resin while I'm in this pine forest. I'm not sure if I have enough to do all of the like mechanical stuff that I want to do. I see one over there. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so the ice have melted here. Not great at spotting these things that I need. My first flags took like what, 14 episodes or something? Aha, over there. Also, now that it is like spring, should I remove some of the clothing? Can I get overheated? I'm sure I can, but like if I were to walk into the desert with this gear, I'm sure I would get hyperthermic, I think is the term. Okay, let's head back. I think the sun is setting, so it has been a nice, cozy little adventure, I feel like. Also, something that has become apparent to me these last couple of days is that I say like a lot. And I'm not sure if that's a symptom of my early life. So I've had other YouTube channels. I've mentioned this in the past. And they were like at the time. So at the time there was like a term, or I'm not sure. But YouTubers used to say like a lot. I don't know if they still do. But I think that I picked that up as a kid and just stuck with it, and now I'm kind of left with it. Even though everyone else has moved on. It might also be the case that everyone just edits out like all of this stuff. Yeah, so people nowadays, they usually edit so everything is like in one coherent just word. There are no pauses to kind of allow you to the word. To allow you to like consume the meaning. That's not right. This is like just standard regular rhetoric. But I'm not that good at rhetoric terms when it comes to English, so I can't explain myself in the way that I want to, at least. This place is kind of beautiful. I just wish that over there was like limestone or something. That would have been perfect. I'm going in like an unfortunate direction. Maybe I'll just power through. All right, I was asked to speak on The Last of Us. So I talked about games in the episode that I made that anvil. I haven't actually played the game. I haven't played that many like single player games, if I'm being honest. Like this is a horrible way to trek back home. The standards of like today are, I guess, like Red Dead Redemption, maybe Witcher. Yeah, The Witcher. I'm not totally sure, but I also haven't played a lot of like early games, I guess you could say. Like I haven't played Skyrim. Okay, exactly. Ouch! How did you manage to do that then? Okay. That went horrible. Okay, luckily they left me. Oh. Man, this mountain is in the way. Now these wolves are in the way. Okay, let's just scale the mountain. I feel like that's safer. But yeah, I haven't actually played a whole lot of single player games. Like most of my time spent playing is in like Minecraft or League of Legends. So yeah, but I did watch the series, and if I'm being honest, I didn't actually like that one. I could never get engaged in the characters. And so all of the like moments that were supposed to hit never actually hit for me. Which is a bit of a shame, because I've heard the game is like phenomenal. And so I was excited, and I think it was like a good... Ooh, there's a wolf there. It was like a good game to like movie series adaptation. It wasn't awful like a lot of previous works have been, which is, I guess, a win for gamers that really like some stories. But yeah, I really couldn't engage with it, and I think it was the acting, like the main actors. I can't remember her name. Yeah, is it? No, is it Bella Ramsey? I'm not sure, but the young girl who played Ellie. I think she had her moments of acting. Like that one scene. So obviously spoilers. So if you haven't watched and are planning to watch, there's one scene where like someone shoots themselves, I think, and that was, I think her reaction was like actually perfect. Like she did a phenomenal job of acting in that scene. But I think in general I didn't like her acting, and I don't think what's his name, Pascal or Pascal. Uh, is it? Wait, 1 second. Yeah, okay, so it is Pablo Pascal. Um, I don't think their acting really went together a whole lot, which is also a shame. Anyways, I'm back home. I'm not sure what I plan to do in the upcoming episodes, but at least we have meteoric iron. I might like try and process this. I'm not sure if I need some like better fuel. 1100, 1200, 1300 with charcoal. So the charcoal seems to be the best. Anyways, I do really appreciate like topics that I can touch on. So if you guys have any topics that you would like to hear my opinion on, even though my opinion might not be the most valued, it would be fun to have like suggestions, so I appreciate that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.